Thinking about adding a sunroom to your home? You've probably seen plenty of DIY kits online and they seem like a great way to save money, but is DIY really the best choice? Or should you hire a contractor instead? Before you make a decision, let's go over 5 key questions you should ask yourself. By the end of this video, you'll know which option will save you time, money, and stress, so you can enjoy your new sunroom without regrets. At JSB Home Solutions, we've been designing and building outdoor living spaces for over 46 years. In that time, we've seen plenty of DIY projects. Some done well, but many that homeowners had to abandon halfway through. Now, don't get us wrong, DIY can be a great option in the right circumstances. If you have the skills and the time, a DIY sunroom could save you thousands of dollars. But if you're not fully prepared, it could end up costing you more in the long run. So to help you decide, we're breaking this down into 5 important questions. By the end of this video, you'll know whether DIY is the right path for you or if hiring a contractor is the smarter investment. Let's get started. First question, do you have the skills to complete the project? A sunroom is not just a simple weekend DIY project. It involves a lot of different skills. You'll need to prepare the foundation, whether that's pouring concrete or framing a deck or beefing up what's already there. You'll need to assemble and install the walls and the roof, which includes a lot of precise measuring and framing. You'll need to be able to install windows and doors, and the most important part here is making sure they're sealed and waterproofed. You'll also need to be able to handle electrical work, especially if you want outlets, lighting, or even heating and cooling in your room. Now, if you've worked on home improvement projects before and feel comfortable with these skills, great. A DIY sunroom might be an exciting challenge. But if you're unsure about any of these steps, consider this. Even one mistake could lead to costly repairs. A poorly sealed sunroom could lead to leaks, mold, or insulation issues down the road. So ask yourself, do you have the skills and the confidence to tackle every part of this project? Question 2, will a DIY sunroom kit actually save you money? One of the biggest reasons homeowners consider DIY is for the cost savings. DIY sunroom kits are often about half the price of hiring a contractor. But before you dive in, take a closer look at some of the hidden costs. First, tools. Do you already have the necessary tools or will you have to go buy or rent them? Number 2, how long will the project take you? A contractor might be able to finish in a couple weeks, while a DIY build could stretch over several months, depending on the time that you have to commit to it. So, what is your time worth? And the materials. Some DIY sunroom kits use lower quality materials to make it easier for homeowners to install, but it could mean that you're going to have higher maintenance costs later on. And here's another factor. Mistakes cost money. If you make an error in construction, you cut a piece wrong, you might need to call a pro to fix it, negating all of the savings that you were hoping for. So, if cost is your primary concern, it's a good idea to compare quotes from contractors before making a decision. We even have a remodeling company comparison guide to help you ask the right questions and pick the right company, so check the link in the description. Question 3, do you have the time to commit to your project? Let's be honest, sunroom additions take time. Even if you're experienced, this is not a quick project. If you're working a full-time job, when will you fit in working on your project? Nights? Weekends? And are you going to have the energy to do that after a long day at work? Another thing to consider is the mess and the disruption. While a sunroom is an exterior project, it still affects your home's environment. Will you be okay living in a construction zone for weeks or even months? If you have the patience and time, DIY could be a really fun challenge. But if you're on a tight schedule, hiring a contractor means you'll be enjoying your new sunroom much sooner. Question 4, what quality of materials can you get? Not all sunrooms are built the same. You'll need to decide between a screen room for warmer months, a 3-season room, usable spring through fall, a 4-season room, which is fully insulated for year-round use. One downside of DIY kits is that they often use lower grade materials to make installation easier. For example, some kits come with thinner aluminum framing or lower quality glass that doesn't insulate very well. A professional contractor, on the other hand, has access to higher quality materials that might not be available to DIY buyers. If you want a sunroom that lasts for decades, this is an important factor to consider. And finally, question 5. Are you ready to handle unexpected problems? All home improvement projects come with surprises. Some common issues that can pop up during a sunroom build include foundation problems like rotting deck framing or uneven concrete, weather delays, which could set your project back weeks and we have no control over. Also, missing or incorrect parts, which could stall your progress because you have to wait for a replacement. The big question is, are you prepared to handle all of these problems on your own? And even after your sunroom is complete, there's another factor to consider, which is warranties. Many products only have a warranty if a licensed contractor installs them. If something goes wrong with your DIY sunroom, you're on your own. At JSB Home Solutions, we offer a limited lifetime workmanship warranty, which means if anything isn't right, we take care of it for as long as you own your home. That's the kind of peace of mind you won't get with a DIY project. So, should you DIY your sunroom or hire a contractor? Here's a quick recap. DIY is a good option if you have the skills for every part of the project, you already own the tools you need, you have plenty of time to commit, you can source high-quality materials, and you're comfortable handling unexpected problems. Hiring a contractor might be the better choice if you're unsure about any of the construction steps, you need to buy expensive tools, you want your sunroom completed quickly, you want top-quality materials and warranties, and you'd rather not deal with project delays or surprises. If you're considering hiring a contractor, make sure you choose the right one. You can download our remodeling company comparison guide in the description to get all of the key questions that you should ask of any company that you interview. Adding a sunroom is a fantastic investment, but only if it's done right. We hope this video helped you figure out the best approach for your project. And if you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more expert home improvement tips. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. We'd love to help.